bounds.
Hey guys, welcome back, Extruders here. Today we'll be playing a game called Deadly Desert, a turn-based World War II action game, strategy game more likely. And if you guys know what this game is about, there are a bunch of other series that are available for iOS and Android. I will leave all the links in the description down below. So without further ado, let's get into the campaign. Personally, I recommend doing the tutorial. Now, I did do the first mission, and that's how I got it to Sergeant. It's going to be called Wasteland Warfare. So the first part of this video, I will be doing the first part again. You guys can see this more of a walkthrough or a tutorial on how to do the first one, because people that are new to this type of game, or actually this whole game is different from the older ones that we played before. So without further ado, let's get into the first game. Oh god, I have a cold, I'm sorry. So this game is definitely different from the older versions, for example 1944, Burning Bridges, and Link to the Front, I believe. As you guys can already see, there are a bunch of new tanks that we've never seen before. I believe that's the M3 Lee, supply truck, AT squad, infantry troops, and a Valentine? I believe it's a Valentine. Keep in mind the Crusader is possibly the weakest light tank, I would say. Yeah, it's a cruiser tank, but yeah. I'm sick. I'm sorry. I just got the cold today. Boom. Alright. Destroy all enemy squads. Search for the scouting party. Destroy all enemy squads. Capture the enemy base. Now, the first part is hard compared to the other ones that I played. Keep in mind this is going to show you guys how to do it. So, I'm gonna take out this infantry here. Out of range. Just gonna move these guys here. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I'm really sorry. I'll try not, do it, but... So the Crusader is very fast. It goes a long range distance, I guess. And there we go. This is going to be the first squad that we're going to be moving. Now this part is pretty hard. One thing to keep in mind is that supply truck has to keep on giving your tanks fuel and ammunition, trust me. Because you are going to run out of fuel so easily. Right now, once you move them all over there, what I prefer getting is a tank destroyer. There are many reasons why you should get a tank destroyer early on. Gonna watch that. Right, we're almost dead. I'm gonna take down that AT squad. Now we're gonna pull this tank back. Infantry truck right there. Throw him up. All the way. From back. Fill the supply truck up. It's always important to keep the supply truck filled up all the way. Alright, we're gonna try and take down that armored vehicle. You'll be seeing a lot of vehicles on the enemy side as well that you don't know about, but they are pretty basic. Nothing too special, I would say. There's a brand new feature where you can actually use trenches on the map itself. There we go, you move the first squad, and you also have this Jeep icon here on the third bottom one. If you use that, I'll show you guys right now. You can actually move much further, which is pretty cool. And you can't attack, so that is a downside of it. So we're gonna move our, what is this thing called? M3 Grant with the M10 Wolverine. So yeah, you can also use your extra fuel to do a few boosts. You can move much further than your actual movement thing that you can actually do, so which is pretty cool. Right now, keep in mind here, there's a sniper hidden up here, so you want to keep that out. Keep an eye out for that. Now they nerfed the tank destroyers in this new version so that they aren't that strong against infantry troops, which is logic, I guess, pretty much. There you go, the scouting party is down here in the left side of the map, left corner. Let's get that. I'm gonna move these guys back so they can heal them up, fix them up more likely. Right. It's important to not lose any troops, even though they might take damage, but you can always fix them up using your supply truck and so on and on. You're definitely gonna need to come back to this supply depot to refill your tank, because you're gonna run out, trust me. We're gonna move one Crusader tank with these tanks here, because they are not strong enough to deal with all the infantry that's gonna be up there. There we go, let the enemy engage towards you, because that is much better to our advantage. Now these dunes here, these sand hills, I believe, I don't know, I'm not sure what they're called actually. I think I just did the wrong move. Looks like we're gonna lose our AT squad. Reason being is because we pretty much just did the wrong move, I guess. Just make sure you have at least one AT squad available once you get past this part. I'm gonna take these guys out. Right now. Oop, I'm gonna try and take these guys out. I'm not sure if it's gonna work though. Half HP. Can this actually... Okay, it can't. Alright. These sand dunes actually do cover your views, so you can't actually see over them or attack over. Right now for up here, we want to take out the AT squad as fast as possible. It's going to do a lot of damage to us. Right. Cruiser tank is great against infantry and all the other light to medium armored vehicles, so... Let's end our turn there. There we go. Now you're gonna see a artillery here. I'm just saying Noble Wolfer. Noble Wolfer, I'm not good with German names and stuff. Go. We're gonna pull him back just in case if the enemy just tried to attack us. So. And there we go, down goes that tank. I mean not tank, infantry squad. We're gonna use the Valentine because it's much stronger. Now at this point we can just all engage in our tanks. If I'm correct, there should be another one. Just try and ignore that one for now. It's a light tank, so it's not that strong. You could take it out if you want, but I'm gonna go mainly on this tank. There we go. Easily done. And a little bit of damage with that. And we should be ready to go. Bring our supply truck to fuel up these tanks. And we should be ready to go. So these are the trenches that I've been talking about right here in this L shape here. It actually works. I'm a big fan of that feature that they added. It's really cool. Tank should be down. There we go. We're going to capture this point. I'll show you guys right here. So you can see these shovel marks. Press on them, they actually get fortified in like this, which is pretty cool. Tanks cannot go in or over them. So that's another cool thing. The trenches actually do work. They should be able to, like, you know, let tanks go over them, but I guess that would be a bit too OP, so... Let's see... spawn a few. Alright, we'll take down the waffle loafer. I guess not yet. Probably the next turn we'll be able to take down. It's important at this hill that you keep your units spread out. Use that right there and try and take them down. There we go. Now from this point you gotta really try and save up Right now, this is the point where it gets really hard. From this point on, you have to play really defensively and slightly offensively. I'm gonna say slightly, okay? Slightly. There we go. There's a medium force here that is pretty strong. It's not that bad though. Mainly infantry, so I recommend keeping this armored car safe. Go. Once we take that out, we want to capture this base and we want to quickly refill all of them on supply. And we're going to want to move this guy right down there, get a whole view over there. And for that, scan, we should be ready to go. Doesn't matter if you don't have any gas for this, just move it down. Sorry guys, I had some technical difficulties and I'm back. So, where were we? Alright, we're gonna fill this tank up on HP because we will need another waffle nuffer. If I'm pronouncing it right, I'm not sure. Waffle nuffer. I'm not sure. Alright, so we're gonna move our troops up. And we should spot another infantry group. There we go. Guess he's been already used. We'll move this one up. So these things are great against infantry. You don't have to worry about infantry as long as your armored car is still alive. In good shape. Oof. Alright, we're gonna move these guys out. Once you get 1,000, we really just want to get the what's it called? Matilda tank. Matilda. So. And there we go, another waffle nuffer. And that cruiser tank that's behind there should be able to do the job and get rid of it. It was pretty far. It looks like I already used it. Where did I use it? That's no good. But still, we're gonna move all our guys up. I'm gonna do a quick refill on this guy. Nope. We're gonna use gas and supply really quick on this one, trust me. Now, why did this empty grant come up is because you're gonna see some infantry troops, and the tank destroyer is really weak against taking down infantry troops, so you really just wanna keep one up there. So I'm gonna get the Matilda. It's MK2 Matilda. So infantry tanks are usually strong against heavy fire. And we should be able to take that down. Looks like I was low on ammo. I usually do low damage when you're low on ammo for some reason. Not a big fan of that feature, but hey, it still kind of makes sense. Right now we're gonna make defensive procedures. Defensive position, I guess. I'm gonna take defensive positions along this area. Like so. No, we don't want to progress any further because the enemy is going to get alerted and start attacking. We really want a firm defense position. So we bring this thing down. There we go. We see our infantry squad there. Now there will be a sniper that just randomly pops up at random points and starts shooting your soldiers. So you want to be careful when you're moving your infantry squad as well. Go. That was easy. See, you didn't even need to like engage with them directly, like ground troops. Right now, you gotta put these guys into the trenches and be ready to go. I almost forgot about the Matilda. And yeah. You guys play defensively, you're gonna lose your armored tank. Trust me, you will. Let's go for that one. It's just a thing that has to happen in order to win. It's because the there we go. And that should be one squad almost eliminated. There we go. That should be a squad. Nope, it's not a squad, okay. Alright, who needs refilling? Go. I think I forgot to remove the Matilda, damn it. Alright, there we go. There, we're gonna keep those tanks up there for a reason. At this point, we really just want to get our Matilda down here as fast as we can, because it's gonna take quite a beating if we don't get it here fast. And this tank is crucial for pushing into this ginormous desert area. Go, running out of fuel. We're gonna slowly start moving up. We're gonna stick to this hill because we know we have an upper advantage since we have 2 more tanks up there. These guys are gonna slowly move up over here. Very carefully. Hold their grounds. There we go, the enemy has shown themselves. There we go, there's a random sniper that just pops out of nowhere. And that should be bye-bye for our enemy tank. Refill ammo on that tank. Get back in position. Taken down. Oh! Damn! Okay. That was a ginormous mistake. I thought he was gonna go down. So, you guys really don't want to lose any tanks, but since I lost a tank, this is gonna be a little bit harder to do. The rest of the supply here. Right. Oh, half HP down. We should start seeing a German tank destroyer coming up soon. And that tank is low on fuel. Well, everything actually. Now the Matilda's here, we should be able to deal with it easily. Now the sniper's gonna go down. Now this first part, when I first played it, it was really hard. I think I did it in like 30 minutes, and I don't think there'll be much of a difference at all this time. Hopefully you can make it a little bit faster. So, stick to this side. Like I said, these 2 tanks are going to be crucial to defending our progress line. Now, if you want, you can actually call in a armored car, but I'm not going to be doing that now. I'm going to be doing that later on. These guys are going to sticking to the right side of the map just because there will be a tank destroyer that we still didn't see yet. Or not, if I'm correct, it should appear soon. It should appear in the next turn. It usually does. There's another. There should be 2 squads left. Yep, 2 squads left. So we're gonna keep this supply truck at a neutral position so we can get to both of those tank squads, I guess. Alright, this should call the beast upon us. Okay. Now that is a light tank as well. I guess it's comparably similar to the cruiser that we're using currently. We're gonna try and take it down using our AT squad. Okay, that failed. Perfectly, alright, there we go. Now, I'm 100% sure on the next turn a tank destroyer will appear. I'm 100% sure. So I want to fuel this, supply that up. We might not actually have to go back to the supply depot if we're lucky. And, yep, we lost 1 tank. Don't worry, that usually happens, but don't worry, we still have a Matilda. So we actually lost 2 tanks? No, I think we just lost 1. Alright, so you want to deal with the armor tanks first. Surprisingly, I do not see a tank destroyer yet. It usually pops up early and usually dies early, but this time I guess it's different. This proves that the AI is very more sophisticated. There it is. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, we don't want this tank taking beatings, so we're going to move that back down. Now, like I said, this tank, supply truck does need some ammo, fellows and stuff. Alright, we're going to end our turn there. Wow, really? Seriously? It died? Wow. Okay, did not expect this to happen. Well, we only live once, right? Alright, I believe it's time to call in some backup. I'll be calling in a cruiser tank. While that's happening, we're going to use the rest of our resources that we have here. That should be all. Bring this tank back. We might not actually have to go back to the supply depot for lucky. I'm gonna be bringing this tank destroyer down. This M3 Granite. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong anyways, so. Alright, so this turned out not to be a tutorial. Okay, take down that squad. This is actually harder than I thought it was. This game actually is kind of random since you don't know where the enemy units are going to pop off from or go to or where, you know, anything like that. This is the pain in the butt. Arse. We have to go back and get supply because their tanks run out really easily on gas. Personally, this never happened in burning bridges or anything like that. go. Moved one squad. I'll move this back for now. Is it better to go up there? I guess I should go up there and try and get more supply from that supply depot. Go. Keep in mind the tank destroyers are weak against infantry, so. Alright, now that we have 200, destroyed all enemy squads, which means they're definitely depleted now. Okay, so there should be 2 left. Now there might be 3 that you didn't get actually. Possibly can be 3, but usually there's only 2 left. So there's going to be 1 medium tank, which is going to be a Panzer IV, and there should be an infantry squad. Now the tank shouldn't move, if I'm correct. Shouldn't move. And we're almost done with this. I guess that's enough to power up all the tanks for once. We might need more though. Go. Regroup our dudes, guys, tanks, whatever. Pretty much stuck. As you can see, they can barely get over there because of the lack of. Keep in mind the tank does not move, so use that to your advantage since the tank doesn't move. As far as I know, the tank doesn't move because it has a sandbag fence up, so I think it did move actually. No, it didn't. Something happened. Right, I did a mistake there if you guys didn't notice. This is a failure. But I'll still try and finish it, since you know. So that's just enough to do all 3 tanks. I'll move that tank back. Some more fuel for it. Like I said, he needs to go back, so I'll be right back once I get this supply truck some supplies, and I'll be starting the game from right about this area here. So I'll be right back, guys. And I'm back, guys. So I had to get the supply truck all the way back from there. Trust me, I got all the way back there. You guys can see my goal is perfectly the same. So I got all these tanks up to full capacity, all in tip-top shape. So all you have to do is look out for that German tank, which I don't see. There it is. And that should almost be it. Let's get our cruiser here. Let's get this buddy up here and just take him down. Poof. So yeah, guys, the main thing that you should worry about this first campaign is definitely the supply truck, and definitely this tank destroyer and the M3 Grant, and keep this hill in your possession and try and move your troops very slowly. Unlike me, I kind of rushed, but still this worked out, and hope you guys will enjoy. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this first part of the video. Make sure to comment what you guys want for the next videos. Make sure to like to get more of 1943 Deadly Desert. Make sure to subscribe for more upcoming videos, stay up to date. And yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed. Mission completed. So this game is definitely harder than the Burning Bridges, Winterfront, not sure. So yeah, I hope you guys have fun. All the links will be in the description down below, like I said. And yeah, I'll be see you guys in the next video. And until next time, peace out.
What if I go stronger? What if I get higher? What if I start doing things I know I will regret? I will make my own way, I will not surrender. I will do my best until I get put under.